Hi everyone, Renee here. So I am trying to get out as many reviews of favorites as I can. All the sales are on. There is no better time. In this video, I'm sharing with you some of my current seasonal skincare favorites. These are formulas that are really special to me and ones that I think would also make really good gifts. Throughout the video, make sure to take note of the exclusive extra savings that are on top of your normal Black Friday savings. You don't want to miss out on those. Most of the time, cleansing my face is just something I need to get done. But if you want a beautiful cleansing experience from when you love your skin, the Phyto Green Cleansing Balm. I'm really quite liberal with the way I apply my cleansers. I think maybe that's why I go through them so quickly, but not so much with this. The good thing is that you don't need a lot. This cleanses beautifully, of course. I mean, my litmus test is how well it removes all my stubborn eye makeup, and it does so without a trace and without any residue whatsoever. There's something about the way this smells. It's herbal, it's grounding, it's just what I love. It makes me feel instantly relaxed. It's a little euphoric. It's definitely not overpowering. It's not your typical either waxy texture or really mushy. This has such a uniquely soft and silky texture. This is not heavy or pore clogging. And to bring this experience to a whole nother level, I do recommend using it with their Jade or Rose Quartz Spatula facial tool. I do think the set would make a beautiful gift as well. This obviously isn't just a spatula. You use this in conjunction with your cleanser while you're cleansing to really give your skin a good massage. It can really help me move the liquid from my sinuses, from my bags. This is the type of cleanser that really encourages a good massage, like you're in a spa. And after rinse off, everything just looks really great. A second cleanser, especially in the cold months for me, is always going to be a cream cleanser. The one that I've almost been exclusively using this year is from Sachi Skin, their Saponins cream cleanser. You've heard me talk about this a few times already. Again, this just feels so decadent, and I do love the color, which I believe is from the butterfly pea. This uses saponins, which is a plant surfactant, but it's so gentle. This just gives my skin that calming, soothing comfort when I use it. They also have their Saffron Luminous cleanser, which is your gel water-based cleanser. Right now, there is a great gift set with both these cleansers at 30% off. I would really recommend getting that because cleansing is situational. This is great for those days when your skin just needs a more intense cleanse, like if you've been sweating all day, you have tons of layers. But of course, this is still a very gentle cleanser. This cleansing duo is also perfect if you want a morning cleanser with which you will use the cream cleanser, and an evening cleanser, the saffron gel cleanser. This in particular turns cleansing into just an Ayurvedic experience. There's a very slight natural herbal scent. The texture is beautiful. It's kind of bouncy in a way that I like, and it gives a very subtle, gentle lather. This is always the month that I'm going to stock up on one of my biggest evening routine staples, which is copper peptides. Slovember is where I get my CAIS3 and my CAIL. I am actually particularly loving CAIL right now because I'm using it with my device and it just works so well together. My Booster Pro device, which right now is at the lowest price it's ever been. This year is actually the first time I've taken a break from using Neod's copper peptides to use another copper peptide serum. From Allies of Skin, their copper tripeptide and ectoin advanced repair serum. I don't think it's a replacement. I do think it's different though. I also like the texture. It is bouncy. It's pretty substantial, which makes this really nice, especially in the drier months, because you really feel like it's got some skin plumping hydration. There's also just a really nice bouncy slip to it during application, which I enjoy. While CAIS is super watery, but it absorbs so fast and so well. CAIL, on the other hand, is so lipidy. It feels quite moisturizing and it does sit on the skin. This is kind of somewhere in between. You know, I love a milky toner, milky essence, especially in these drier winter months. So first, from The Ordinary, their Saccharomyces Ferment 30% Milky Toner. I was so excited when this came out. I love this formula. It's one of my favorites from The Ordinary. This gives the same beautiful complexion refining and brightening results as a first treatment essence. This also contains NAG, which further helps with the texture refinement, just smoothing out and lightly, slowly exfoliating the skin. It's so gentle that you can use it twice a day. A microfluidizer technology was used to create microscopic droplets to ensure the most weightless formula. In my opinion, this is almost too weightless. It is so watery that the application can be a little messy. It will seep in between your fingers, so I'm always very careful when I use this. I actually just dispense this into my cupped palm and apply it using my palms. Though it does absorb quickly, you do feel that it leaves the surface very moisturized and smooth. I always welcome a nice light lipid layer, but particularly during the colder, drier months. Clinical studies were conducted and shown that after 2 weeks of regular use, the appearance of pores were smaller, and after 6 weeks of use, a visible evening of skin tone and fading of hyperpigmentation. The other milky toner I absolutely love is from Haru Haru Wonder, their Black Rice Probiotics Barrier Essence. This is the rice toner of my dreams and is so perfect for right now. I love rice in skincare. A lot of you know that's one of my favorite star ingredients. They use fermented black rice, but it also has the ferment filtrates like galactomyces. In fact, I think that's just such a wonderful combination because both ingredients, at least for my skin, are great at just refining the texture and just brightening the skin tone. And this also contains the powerful barrier fortifying trifecta of ceramides, cholesterol, and fatty acids at the golden ratio of 3 to 1 to 1. This is also made using a patented process of creating evenly sized microparticles, so it can be light and absorb really nicely in the skin. It definitely feels moisturizing, though it's not greasy at all. It's just a beautiful, beautiful formula. The moisturizer I've been using, loving most consistently this year, you've already seen it in my routines, is from Dalba, their White Truffle Double Serum and Cream. This portion of the video is in partnership with Dalba. I will be giving you an exclusive code for even more savings on top of the current Black Friday, Cyber Monday sales. All the details will be in the description box. You have a chance to get everything at the lowest prices this year so far. I think I've just been having so much fun with this. I've been trying all different types of applications. This is a 2-in-1 moisturizer. On one side, it's a lovely, thick, calming, soothing gel. And the other side is a dense, creamy moisturizer. So I was thrilled to see that they went to the proper extremes here. Otherwise, what would be the point? I really love the versatility, which has carried me from springtime to now. That's like a good 3.5 seasons. But of course, none of that would matter if it wasn't an effective moisturizer or if it didn't give me that beautiful glow I love. These days, during the evening, I could just use this cream side on its own. Although during the day, I will always add a little bit of the gel, mainly because the cream, while it is super moisturizing, it is not greasy at all, leaving a really velvety finish. When I add just even a little bit of the aqua gel to the mix, suddenly it's like glowy. It's that truffle glow. Moisturizing is so situational for me, so I usually adjust according to how my skin feels, what it wants, or how I even want it to look. I usually do about half-half. I mean, I'm not taking my measuring spoons out or anything, but yeah, it's about even. Mushrooms in general are potent superfoods. Their key trademark complex in all their formulas is trufferol, which combines the most exclusive white truffles from Dalba in Piedmont, Italy, with another potent antioxidant, vitamin E. They're combined in a specific ratio that has been found to affect and benefit skin elasticity. Recently also started just using the cream at nighttime, but before I go to bed, I would use the aqua gel on top of it like a sleeping pack. That actually worked a lot better than I had expected. In fact, it worked really well. I love the way my skin felt in the morning. This has also turned out to be a really great gift of skincare because of its versatility. I've gifted this to people who love it and have a lot of fun with it, just like myself. I gotta mention another really useful winter staple is their First Spray Serum. I've been using this for years now. I can't overstate how important it is, especially in very dry conditions, to constantly be humidifying your face, but especially with a formula that has some lipids in it. It's got some fat. When you have fats in it, it just holds everything in. This has just the right combination that you get the glow without the greasiness, and it just makes everything sit and look really nice. Instant glow. I've noticed it's also actually really good on the hair as well. But also, this has been my go-to for long haul flights. I try to not touch my face when I'm on the plane, so these have been just a perfect combination. They're Double Serum All-in-One Multi-Balm. This is all of these, but in a balm stick format. It just really helps to prevent these areas from just getting dry and crinkly. So I love putting it around my crow's feet area, around the 11s in the forehead, my nasal labial folds. This is not heavy and greasy, by the way, and it also gives that sort of natural, healthy sheen and highlight. An eye cream that I'm using right now and have been through this season is from OneSkin. Their OS01 Eye Topical Supplement. I love that it is a nice, rich, dense, and moisturizing eye cream. This does, however, absorb really well. It dries down really fast, so it is not like this heavy, greasy thing at all. It works well under makeup. I think as my skin around here is just feeling like it's getting thinner, more brittle, I kind of appreciate the more moisturizing eye creams. I'm like going back to like the Shiseido Benefiance kind of rich textures. And then of course there's my love for peptides, and they have one of the most advanced, interesting, and proven peptides in their formulas. They developed the OS01 peptide that has been in the making for 7 years, and it's the only proven senescence blocking peptide. Senescent cells are associated with aging, so this peptide helps switch them off so that the skin can start behaving like its younger self again. The formula, of course, helps with so many other aspects of aging skin, especially around the eye area. I use this all around my under eyes as well as my brow bone. I feel so far this has been great, and I notice subtle changes already. The eye cream is the most concentrated formula, so there are some areas that need extra help. I usually apply them, like especially around the center of my neck. There's definitely a lot less crinkling around here, and also on my thin eyelids around here, especially when I make certain expressions. They're currently having their biggest Black Friday sale. I've been so into overnight masking lately, and I really never was before, at least not in any meaningful way. But the kind of sleeping masks that I've been using now, it's just a whole other game. This is something my dry winter skin benefits so much from and really protects it overnight. If there is one to try, I highly recommend Medicube's Collagen Night Wrapping Mask. It's kind of magical. It is totally skin entertaining, and you look like you have plastic skin. After you've done your entire evening routine, you wait a bit and then apply this about 30 minutes before you go to bed. It only takes about 15 to 30 minutes to completely dry down. And I kid you not, no matter how much I move my head around while I'm sleeping or rub my face, bury my face in the pillow, when I wake up in the morning, the layer is not disrupted. The peel off is one of the most satisfying things ever. I really get the sense that my skincare has just absorbed. Everything is super soft, smooth, and looks blurred. Right now it's 32% off. It's such a good price. I'm definitely stocking up on it because I would use this every single night if I could. If you can get it with the spatula, I would recommend that. You can use your hands to spread it on your skin. With my hands, I feel like I'm wasting too much mask. With this, you apply just the amount you need, which is a lot less than you think. And I don't know who cares about this, but the peel off is also way more satisfying. Like I can get a complete one try peel off, whereas when I'm using with my fingers, it's not as even and I end up kind of rolling it. I mean, look, it doesn't matter. Another great non-invasive solution to help seal everything in is from NIOD, their hydration vaccine. Once I learned how to use this properly, it made all the difference in the world. This also creates that nice thin layer of the skin that's not invasive at all. It's completely weightless, not noticeable. And again, the best thing is that if you even have a lot of skincare on, it has this ability to just make everything dry down and mattify. So things just don't feel greasy. You don't get the sense that it's getting on your pillows or your sheets or anything like that, but really effective. So I have a new favorite lip formula from Edam, their Le Chouchou Lip Softening Balm. I have the type of dry lips that look completely white. And this has actually made everything genuinely smooth and soft and quite juicy, even when I'm not wearing anything at all. So there has definitely been skin improvement. I also love the very serious texture this has. It is thick, of course, thick without being sticky. I mean, this has some serious staying power. It can last. I have the burnt malai, which is just so my kind of tone. Beautiful ingredients, including hibiscus enzyme, but also lactic acid to really slowly and effectively just smooth out and hydrate. This is just an all-in-one fantastic lip formula that actually makes a difference. So these are my current winter skincare favorites and recommendations for Black Friday, Cyber Monday savings. These are also wonderful gifts of self-care. I hope you found this helpful. Thank you so much for watching. And until next time, I'm wishing you great skin health. Bye.